afternoon. Give me your resume.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about yourself.
First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Nisha Ravindra Degrul. I am from Jalna, Maharashtra, but currently living in Hyderabad. I have completed my post-graduation in MSc Computer Science from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. In my academics, I have done 2 projects, next word prediction and hospital management system. Coming to my technical skills, I have good knowledge in manual testing, automation testing, and I'm good at C programming and core Java. Coming to my strengths, I'm self-motivated, able to work in team, good communicator, and I'm honest. Coming to my goal is to get a job in a reputed company, and my life ambition is to become an independent girl. That's all about myself.
Okay. So, what is software testing?
Software testing is nothing but it's a process to conduct testing on application with an intention of finding the defects.
Okay. Difference between the error, bug, and defect.
Error means developers when developers will develop the code at that time, if developer finds any mistake in the coding part, then it is called as error. Defect accepted by the development team, it is called as bug. And defects during testing, if any mismatch in between expected value and actual value, then it is called as defect.
Okay. So, can you explain about the Agile model?
Yes, ma'am. Agile is an iterative and incremental model.
Okay.
Iterative means some process will be repeating again and again multiple times.
Can you explain in more?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah.
Agile process. Agile is an iterative and incremental process. Iterative means some process will be repeating again and again multiple times. Like requirement gathering, testing, design, coding will be repeated for more clarity. It's a iterative model. And incremental means adding new features to existing software. In Agile process, customer no need to wait for the long period, and release is very faster. Within 2 to 3 weeks, the release of the project will be done by in Agile process. In Agile process, development team, testing team, and business analyst will work together to deliver the quality of product within the short duration of time. In the Agile process, from day 1 onwards, interaction with clients means what requirements they are given to the clients will be specified in the Agile process. In Agile process, means interaction with the clients is more for complete the process very faster. And in Agile process means middle of the project, if clients want any changes in the requirement, that can be easily handled in the Agile process. In Agile is more frameworks like iterative, Scrum. We will discuss on Scrum. So Scrum is basically a framework, and to first point, Scrum team, it's basically 5 to 9 members in a team. They are product owner, Scrum master, development team, and testing team. They were all together work to deliver the quality of product within a short duration of time. In Scrum master, first one is the product owner. Second one is the Scrum master. Third one is development team. And fourth one is testing team. So first one is a product owner. Product owner is the main person who can write or define functionality of product functionality of product by directly contacting with clients and getting the requirement. And product owner is also responsible for or prioritize these features and deliver to testers and developers for doing the work. And product owner is also responsible for accepting and rejecting the work. Second one is the scrum master. Scrum master is the person who can take care the entire agile process, means from starting to end till delivery of the project. Scrum master is also responsible for taking the responsible for taking the scrum meeting, sprint retrospective meetings, and sprint plan and sprint meeting are responsible for scrum master. And every issue in the team will be handled by scrum master, and the scrum master give awareness to people on the agile process. And project manager and client will work as a scrum master. Development team will develop the software and testing team will test the software. These are the agile process. These are the roles and responsibility of scrum team. Second, we have see the scrum ceremonies. Scrum ceremonies are also called as agile ceremonies. There are first is nothing but user story. Second one is product backlog. Third one is sprint. Fourth one is sprint planning meeting. Fifth one is sprint backlog. Sixth one is scrum meeting, or also called as scrum call. Seventh one is the sprint retrospective meeting. Eighth one is story point. And ninth one is the upchart, or also called as burn down. In that first one is the user story. User stories are nothing but it's a software or module in a software. It will generally give the explanation of a software features. This is called user stories. User stories will be defined by product owner. And second one is the product backlog. List of user stories are called as product backlog. In that the product owner at the beginning of agile project, product owner will be define this product backlog. Third one is the sprint. Sprint is the duration of time to complete the user stories by product owner and team. They will decide. It will give 2 to 4 weeks of time to complete this user stories or to complete the project. Fourth one is the sprint planning meeting. Sprint planning meeting means meeting conducted with product owner, scrum master, development team and testing team. They can all together define what can be delivered in the particular duration of time, means particular duration of sprint to deliver the product, means complete the user story. If any user stories are not completed in the particular duration of sprint, then it is considered as a backlog. That all that all user stories and what means in how much time the sprint will be completed. All these things will be discussed in the sprint planning meeting. Fifth one is the sprint backlog. In a sprint backlog means list of committed user stories by the developers and testers in a given sprint is called as a sprint backlog. Sixth one is the scrum meeting. Scrum meeting is also called as a scrum call. In that it's also called as a stand-up meeting. In that the scrum master will take this meeting with the development team and testing team. Scrum meeting is a scrum call. It can be taken by the scrum master daily, every day 15 minutes. Means what can be, it is the main focus of a scrum meeting. It's already completed. Means and what task need to be taken in the given sprint, it's called as a scrum meeting. In that focus on three main things. What did the testers will do in yesterday, what will testers do today, and are there any blockers in their way. These all things will be discussed in the scrum meeting. Another one is the sprint retrospective meeting. In a sprint retrospective meeting, this meeting is conducted only one time at the end of every sprint. It is main focused on three things: what went well, what went wrong, and what steps needs to be taken to complete this project. And another one is the story point. In story point is the rough estimation of time to complete the user stories by developers and testers. For example, in every company, user stories depend. Every company will means they can specify the user story. For example, means 1 hour or 1 day equals to one user story. So for login, for developers it will give 5 hours to test the login functionality and 3 hours for the testers to test that particular module. It's called as a story point. And another one is a upchart or a burn down. Means upchart is basically a graph. In that graph, the scrum master will design every day. Means it shows the what is the task is remaining in the particular sprint. It will be considered in the upchart. It's a graph basically. These are the all agile process means ceremonies, agile ceremonies. And another one, there are some advantages of agile process. Like it is release is very faster, customer no need to wait for long period, and if changes are required in any middle of the development stage, it can be handled.
Nisha, very good explanation. Okay, next question, what is difference between the functional and non-functional testing?
Okay, functional testing is nothing but validating the customers or business requirements is called as functional testing, and non-functional testing means validating the customers or business expectations is called as non-functional testing. There are some types of functional testing like smoke testing, sanity testing, retesting, regression testing, positive testing, negative testing, database testing, and the end-to-end testing, ad hoc testing. In ad hoc testing, there are 4 types. Means buddy testing, pair testing, monkey testing, and exploratory testing. And another one is the exhaustive testing. These are the types of functional testing. And non-functional testings are GUI testing, usability testing, compatibility testing. These are some types of non-functional testing. For in functional testing, in smoke testing, functional testing start with smoke testing. In smoke testing, we have the main focus of smoke testing is to check whether the build is stable or not. Once build is released by developer, to check check the application which is stable or not. It's by checking its basic functionality called as smoke testing. Positive testing. Positive testing means checking the application with valid inputs. It's called as positive testing. And the main objective of positive testing is to check the customer requirements. It's properly working or not. It's called as positive testing. And negative testing means validating the application or checking the application with invalid inputs. It's called as negative testing. The main advantage of negative testing is to finding the defects. Next one is the retesting. Retesting means once defect is fixed by development team, then to check again and again that particular functionality, means checking retesting means checking which working as per client requirement or not, that checking again and again that only particular functionality is called as retesting. For example, in a registration form, like gender is not working, so this defect will be tester will send this defect to the development team, then developer will analyze and fix that defects, then tester will again test that particular functionality is called as retesting. Then another one is the regression testing. Once defect is fixed by the development team, to check defect related all functionality is called as regression testing. 100% customer satisfaction is not possible to the regression testing, means in manually. So regression testing is possible to automation tools like Selenium. And then another one is the end-to-end testing. In end-to-end testing means from starting to the end of the requirement of testing is called as end-to-end testing. Exhaustive testing means checking the functionality with the all possible inputs. It's called as exhaustive testing. For example, in exhaustive testing, we can perform on bank account details, like account number, IFSC code. We can perform exhaustive testing. But for checking the bank balance and for checking this all functionalities on bank account number, it's required huge resources. So for checking that particular functionality, we can use the regression testing.
Okay, in non-functional testing, can you explain the GUI testing?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. For a GUI testing is a graphical user interface testing. In that, checking the GUI elements like UI elements, user interface. In that, checking the radio buttons, images, font size, any font size, and everything we can like GUI elements we can check. Means clarity of image is it's correctly updated or not, is any font size is correctly updated or not, and checking all these details like radio buttons are properly working or not. These are elements are checking in the GUI testing.
Yeah, okay, your communication skills are also very good. So HR will get back to you.